Hello folks, and welcome to another Quake Live guide brought to you by yours truly, Lepharia. On one of my latest vlogs I talked about that I have a few guides for Quake Live in mind, and I asked you to tell me in the comments section below which guide you want to see the most. So unfortunately, I did not get any responses for that. That is good and bad for different reasons. It's bad on the one hand because apparently no one gives a crap about my content and what I'm doing here. But the good thing about that is I get to choose which one I do. So yeah, that's something, isn't it? So, I've seen many questions on Reddit and other forums like the Steam forums about how to approach learning new maps, how players generally go about that. So we're going to talk about maps a lot today. Of course, the best way to learn a new map is just to play the map a lot, and that's always going to be the case, and there's no real way around that. But I can understand why people don't want to go in blindly and just play the map blind, because Quake Live can honestly be a very intimidating game, and of course you won't really do very well in your first runs when you have never played a map before. So I will try to give you a few pointers how to get a good sense of a map and how to approach that before actually jumping into games and playing the map. Keep in mind that I'm mostly focusing on duels here because I'm the most experienced in that. I will try to talk about other game modes as well. I'm not too experienced in those, but I will talk about those as they come. Just keep in mind that I'm not very experienced there, and take the information there with a pinch of salt. So here are, in my opinion, the most important things you should know about a map in descending order of importance. First, we have the major item positions. Major items meaning the mega health, the yellow armors, and the red armor. As I talked about in my introduction to dueling is all about item control, and the player who gets the most major items will most likely win the game. So in order to have good item control, it's vitally important to know where those items actually are. It's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? In other game modes, these major items may include power-ups such as quad damage, and of course in CTF you might want to take the position of the flags into account as well. Then we have the paths between the items. You have to know how to get from one item to the other fairly quickly, because that ensures good control. And if you are playing out of control, for example, and you can get to one item quicker than your opponent, then you might actually snatch that item from under his grasp. And of course, in game modes like CTF, the paths between the bases are very important. Then we have the position of weapons and ammo. Of course, getting a good arsenal of weapons is very important in Quake Live, so it's vitally important that you know where to find specific weapons all across the map. And then we have general paths all across the map, and the starting runs of a certain spawn. With that I mean how to run the map from a certain spawn onwards, trying to get a good selection of weapon and maybe a major item or two right off the bat. And there's the position of minor items to be taken into account. With minor items I mean like health bubbles and armor shards and stuff like that. Then we have strategically important positions. Of course, positioning very important in Quake Live, and so it's good to know on maps which positions are generally favorable. This is more important in certain game modes like Team Deathmatch, but also in duels, of course. Then it's actually good to know the spawn positions, where players actually can spawn and where you could spawn throughout the map. And last, I got certain shortcuts or trick jumps that you can perform on the map that let you get to certain positions more quickly and let you cut corners as you go. So the last 3 points are of minor importance in my opinion, and can be practiced best just by playing a certain map a lot and maybe looking up VODs or streams on the internet. But the first 5 points can be practiced very well in an like offline mode, and I'm going to show you today how to do that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into a bot match. If you follow my guides, you may know that I like to practice things in bot matches. And we will just go into a map. Unfortunately, I cannot show you how I learn the comparatively relevant maps like Blood Run, Campgrounds, Arrow Walk, because quite frankly I already know those. So we're going to go into a fairly irrelevant map that is kind of kind of beautiful, which is a Winsong Keep, and we're just gonna cycle the items for once, but we'll get to that once we're in the map. So I'm gonna start the match. Okay, so here we are. We are going to hang out in the warm-up phase for once, because what that enables us to do is that gives us all the weapons right off the bat, so we don't have to focus on weapons. I like having a bot in here and actually playing sort of like you would in a match against a bot, just to have a bit of competition. You can see I have all the weapons right here, and we'll just try to circle the items and find out where the items actually are. So here we can see that red armor is actually in this broken tower thing, and we're going to use this as a sort of landmark just to memorize where the item is. So, as I said, we're just going to play against the AI. Okay, so there's a yellow armor down here. Yeah, we're going to play against the AI because the AI isn't very good in this game. Okay, so here's the Mega down here. So that's not that much of a challenge, and it's a bit more relaxed way, but playing it this way actually enables you to learn the map a bit better than just cycling it alone. Okay, so I got distracted there for a moment. So here's the red armor. What we just learned is that he is a yellow, and when we go here in this little courtyard, we actually have the Mega down there. So let's go on further here. I don't know whether there's any more items here, but we'll find out about that. Here we are at red again, I think. Yeah. So it's important to take like these sort of landmarks just to memorize where the item is. Here's the Mega. You can see we're actually already establishing paths between the items. Okay. Where does this lead us? Oh, there's another yellow. Okay. Okay, so from experience, I can tell you that these sort of little ledges are very good for shortcuts and trick jumps. You can easily try that out yourself. So that's something for our last point on our checklist, but that's not that important. But it's nice if you find that out to just keep that at the back of your head. So he's going for red again. We're gonna snatch that from him. Now we're trying to get to Mega. Here is top yellow. And here's Mega that he's just taken. Okay. So you see, we are actually getting a good idea about the position of the major items and the paths between them, which are the two major points on our list that we established earlier. Which is nice. That is a big part about learning a map. Okay, so let's assume we have done that more extensively and actually know quite well how to get from one item to another. You can practice that by just going from, let's say from here, you are here in that broken tower, and you say, I want to go to the Mega. How do I get there as quickly as possible? So maybe you want to go here. That actually gets us to the, whoops, top yellow, and down here's the Mega. Then, okay. Through here we go when we, yeah, that way we go to the top yellow. Maybe we'll want to go to the red now. Is that where the red is? No, that's what Mega is. Or what is that? Yeah, you see, this is where the red is. Okay, my skills are failing me right now. Okay. Yeah, let's pretend we already know more about the position of the major items and stuff like that. And now I'm going to show you how to learn the weapon weapon positions. That was kind of like an epiphany that I had once I learned the map Blood Run, aka ZTN. Because I played it like this in warm-up mode with all the maps a lot, and then I actually started the match, and I found out that I had no idea where the rocket launcher is on that map, and then I had to, of course, carefully search for that weapon, and when I actually found it, I found out that it was in the room with the big staircase in it, and that way I memorized it a lot better than just by running the map over and over again, but just simply needing that weapon dearly and actively searching for it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start the match, and we're just going to play a casual round here and find out where the weapon pickups are. So here we go.
To fight. 1, 5.
Okay, so in the courtyard with the Mega, there's actually a shotgun, which is very nice right off the bat. So the rocket launcher is at the bottom yellow. There's the lightning gun with the red, and down there we see a railgun. So that's pretty much all the weapons we need. We would like to have a grenade launcher, which is here. But now we've been able to cycle all the weapons pretty well. Okay, so now we're running low on both lightning and rail, so we're going to go for that. I'm going to take the yellow armor as we go, and then, whoops, just took the Mega, which is unfortunate. And we need the lightning, which is up there.
First round.
So what you can actually see is I used a bit of a shortcut there. For one, I used the rocket jump to get up to the lightning gun, and here I was able to jump up like this and then up here. So that's something to keep in mind when you want to know about shortcuts. And we learned a bit about positioning, because we're here at the bottom yellow. We could actually see that this up here is a very good position when we want to grab the top yellow, because we can spam with grenades here and pressure this with the rocket launcher and stuff like that. So yeah, so far so good. Now let's look at our weapons. We need a shotgun. Okay, shotgun ammunition is up here. And we need a bit of grenades. So grenades were down here. Okay, let's try to memorize that. The path from the top yellow. Oh, that jump is not trivial. Okay, so a bit of a flick of the wrist there. Okay, you notice this position here is pretty good when we want to pressure someone who's going for Mega, and we can go here for. See, that's the position that we've established earlier, and if we're not a complete arse, then we actually get a frag, which is nice. Okay, so now we need some health. Mega health is down here. Okay, we're going to grab that. Other than that, we haven't found any health bubbles yet. Or I don't remember the position of one, rather. Okay, there's one up here. Huh? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we're gonna grab the red again, let's look at our weapons. We need lightning. Lightning is right here. See, that's how you do it. You just look at what you need and what weapons you're lacking, and then try to find that weapon. And that way you learn the position way better. We could use a bit of a shotgun. Where was the shotgun? Shotgun was at Mega, right? And Mega is right here. Yep, that's your shotgun. Mega is apparently just been taken. I'm gonna get into position to pressure here a little bit. Okay, see, we bullet him out and we are able to take Mega and get a frag because he ran into our grenade, which is something that normal human players normally don't do. Okay, so there's a yellow bubble down here. Look at our weapons again, which is which tells us that we don't actually need a weapon. So I'm gonna do something unusually. I'm gonna get fragged so we can see how to get good weapons right off the start. So normally off the start that would be a great spawn because you can get a lightning gun, which is pretty effective, and then get the red armor. Then we can go up here, grab the rocket launcher, and now what? There's a shotgun down there, which is pretty nice off a spawn. Okay, and here we get the railgun. Do we have all the weapons we need? Pretty much. We don't have grenades right now, but grenades are not the type of weapon that you necessarily need. It's nice to have them, but okay, so there, we picked some up. Is the top yellow available? No, it's not. Okay, so what do we need? What do we need? We need a few rockets, maybe some grenades more. But actually, at the moment, I just want to establish some item control. So die already. Okay. So we took a beating there. Okay, apparently up there is a health bubble, which is nice. I think I saw a 50 health bubble earlier. Would be nice to find that right now. Could come in handy. Just took Mega, which is unfortunate. Okay, so there's a few smaller bubbles. I'm just going to play very defensively for now. Okay, there's the top yellow. We're going to take that. Oops. Hello. Where was that health bubble? It would be nice to have the position in that one. Okay, we're going to take this. Ah, there it is. Okay, so other side of the red is where the big bubble is. It's nice to know that. That's part of the minor items that I talked about. Oh shit! Ah, that was brutal. Okay, so we're gonna do that, all that again. So here's the grenades. That means here's the rail. So that's no selection of weapons that enables us to fight early. And I messed up the jump again and again. Okay. Plasma, not too great either. I'm looking for a shotgun or rocket launcher or lightning gun. That's the shotgun, which is nice. Now I actually want to go to the courtyard with the red in it to get a lightning gun. Where's the lightning gun? Here, it's to the left, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay, now what do we need? We need a bit more rockets that we can find at the bottom yellow. and maybe a few more rails. You see I'm not timing the items right now. That's not our concern to get a good circle of items going. Holy hell, that jump is frustrating. Okay. We're in the lead, right? Yeah. This should be an easy frag. Yep. And now I actually don't have lightning gun, but we're gonna frag him off the spawn, which is great. And the lightning gun is at the red armor, which is here. Okay, red armor's up, so we're gonna just grab that. And then we're gonna fly over here to get the health bubble. Sweet. And yeah, that's that. So, last 5 seconds on the clock. Okay. And that's it. Hope that showed you how to learn item and weapon positions and paths on a certain map a bit better. Alright, so now we're on another map called Lost World, aka DM13. And I want to talk to you about positioning a little bit. I told you that positioning is something that you learn best by just playing a map a lot, but just a few tips and rules of thumb that you can use while you're trying to find good positions. Everything that's higher up, a high ground, is usually very favorable position, and everything that can control, that can overlook positions and entrances and doorways and stuff like that is usually very good. So you see that Lost World actually has a neat little bridge in the middle of the map, and that is a very, very good position to be in, because you can pressure this entrance, and this entrance with a lightning gun or with rockets and grenades, and fire grenades through that. There's actually the mega health in here, so when someone's going from like here to there to grab the mega, you can easily pressure them with your lightning gun and bully them out that way. You can see the red armor below, and when someone drops through that little hole there to grab the red armor, you can pressure the red armor with rockets and stuff like that. So overall, very good position. And then a few hints for trick jumps and shortcuts. I'm going to give you a few hints there. Actually, this stone here can be used as a shortcut. You just jump on it and you jump on this ledge here. This jump is very difficult to perform. You can fall down here and then press forward and turn your mouse at the exact time to get to the red. Like that. And generally it's just a good idea to run through a map and with a bit of curiosity and just say, I wonder if I can get up there with this and that jump. For example, here you see there's a little ramp. Like here you might say, maybe I can run up that ramp and jump and get up there, and of course you can. I wouldn't tell you otherwise. Of course here here you can go up with a rocket jump. Rocket jumps enable you a lot of shortcuts, like up here or up on that bridge here, or from down below you can go up here with rocket jumps. That's always possible, of course. On this jump pad you can press backwards, so you can actually jump up here. And that's all kind of the little tricks and tricks that you can do on certain maps. So it's kind of good to know about those, so you can use those on other maps that you might encounter. So here's another map that I want to show you. This is Toxicity. Very fast-paced, very nice map. And what I want to show you here is a focus on these short or narrow edges that you will find in a great number on this map. And when you see a ledge like this, you can always try jumping onto it, because for the most part it's possible, and it enables you certain shortcuts like this, for example. You can get from here to there fairly easily. Also note that you can get here onto that teleporter there with a skillful circle jump. I can try that right now. Please forgive me if I don't make it. Oops, my angle was a little off there, but other than that, I would have made it, I think. What's wrong with me today? There you go. See? So, okay, this is where the railgun is. You can see the red armor down here, and you see a little ledge right there, and it's of course possible to jump onto that, and then you can get to the other side right here. Yeah, just practice that and play around with that for a while. And there's another trick jump right here. If you step on this crate and you jump onto the other one, jump onto the other one, and then up through that hole here. That's just some neat tricks that you can do, and you can experiment around with that quite a bit. So we've established this one already. There's another one. Where is that? Here, this one. You notice there's another ledge right here, and you can just jump onto that and run this way. So yeah, that enables you to... God damn it, what's wrong with me today? There you go. See? Yeah, but that enables you to cut several corners throughout the map, and there's you can find those jumps on several maps. I think Cure has these little ledges as well. Just go through the maps with open eyes, and you will identify those shortcuts yourself. Just play around with it a bit. There's no pressure in bot games like this. You can even kick the bot if you like to. So yeah, that's it from me for now. I hope you liked the video. As always, if you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about it. And yeah, that's all for me for now. My name's been Lepharia. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.